What's cracking, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub back again with another reaction. Today we got Baby Carrots, Mark Ellis, taking on that villain from the Patriots, Jeff Sneider. Let's get it started.
And your winners, and still movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Little Evil, and the Insider, Jeff Sneider,
Boo!
Baby carrots may be good for the eyes, but it's the Sneider that's good for the soul. I need to assert myself in the singles league this year. I am coming for that belt that Christian Harloff denied me. And I wanted my revenge on Harloff, but then he went off and retired, so now I gotta take care of his little boyfriend, Mark Ellis.
I think it's really cute that Jeff and JT have been trust falling onto each other for years now and winning championships, but that doesn't help in singles competition, and that's what he's getting into, and he's getting into it against the legend, that being me. Schmoedown, what a big match we have here today. And listen, not only is this match very special for our two combatants that we have here in the main event of the Schmoedown, it is the last match that we will have in the old stadium here as we are moving on to a new studio. This is the last time you will see this old with so many memories here. Of course, joined by Ken Knapsack here.
Sure, glad you remembered. A lot of memories here from when you screwed me over from the Star Wars match.
Okay.
Affected the course of my performance and career here. I love it. I'm happy to move on.
None of the nice moments, just the bad for you. That's why you're in the place that you're in right now.
Oh, okay.
That is it. That's it.
That's pretty funny.
Rich was the word you looked for.
Rich.
All right, so that's Rich. Do you know Rich?
All right. You know what?
Listen,
who's on first, right?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
Okay, listen.
Andres Galarraga.
So we now have a really big match here today, and it's funny because do we have a horse in this race, you and I? I think that we
yes,
do.
We do.
But we're both going to try to keep it as unbiased as possible.
I'm not.
Right. Well, in the game you will. Otherwise, I'll kick you right out of here.
My integrity's intact.
It is a match from two competitors that desperately need a win. First of all, you're part of your crew. He is part of the team champions, the longest reigning champions we've ever had, the undefeated team champions, the Insider, Jeff Sneider, who is 5-4. Started off pretty solid last year with his win over Drew McWeeny, and he got himself into a battle with me. Thought he was going to have that number one contender spot. Didn't go the way it was. Jerry Goldsmith had something else in mind, and I wound up going ahead taking that championship, and Sneider has been chasing it ever since. He went into the Ultimate Schmoedown. He had a match against Nost, won that match, and then, lo and behold, who does he face? His teammate, JTE, and JTE is the one who ruined the dreams of Sneider getting a chance to get back to that title.
You say he's desperate for a win. How could anyone who was a part of the longest reigning and defending team champions of all time here in the Schmoedown be desperate for a win.
Singles win. A singles
I
win.
understand the difference, but he's part of a winning team here. JT beating him in the singles, that's a win for everybody in the Lions Den.
Well, there's no doubt that Jeff Sneider knows how to win. He's been doing it for over a year in the team division, but I know him. He wants the singles championship, and he wants it badly. He had a very great start in the season 3 when he debuted and wanted to be Rookie of the Year. Just bumps in the road, whether it was Sam Levine, Chris Stuckman, he's had bumps in the road. Mark Ellis, my partner, has also had many bumps in the road. He in 2016, he was up for Player of the Year. He won the Ultimate Schmoedown. He was kicking ass and taking names. Wound up just lost to Dan Merle in the Schmoedown Spectacular last year. But 2017 was not kind to him. He lost to Clark Wolf, and he lost to Stacey Howard, and he also got knocked out pretty quick in the free-for-all. So he's looking to try to get back to that baby carrots of old here. If he wins, both of these guys are 5-4. With one win, 6-4 can get you right back in there and right on top to perhaps get towards the top of the mountain.
You're saying a lot of good things there.
Thank you.
Here's what I know about Mark Ellis.
What do you know?
He's past his prime.
Stop.
And he's a funny announcer. He's got some jokes here. He eats his carrots. He's other. But Jeff Sneider, this is a warm up for the great things to come here in 2018.
Well, the good thing is I'm sick of hearing you talk. I want to hear them talk. Here we go.
The jacket's $4,000, you jack off. You want to meet me outside? Imagine that guy. Anyway, the Misfits break up, and every day I wake up, somebody's got a problem with Bobby Gucci. Bobby Gucci doesn't have a problem with anybody. He just tells the truth while wearing Gucci.
The history of Jeff Sneider is one of relying on a teammate to achieve ultimate victory, which is adorable, and I think it's really cute that Jeff and JT have been trust falling onto each other for years now and winning championships, but that doesn't help in singles competition, and that's what he's getting into, and he's getting into it against a legend. That being me.
Baby carrots may be good for the eyes, but it's the Sneider that's good for the soul, okay? I need to assert myself in the singles league this year. I am coming for that belt that Christian Harloff denied me. And I wanted my revenge on Harloff, but then he went off and retired, so now I gotta take care of his little boyfriend, Mark Ellis.
Let me tell you a little story. There was a guy who was just cool, calm, collected, casual, and people didn't really think he had what it took to win anymore. Sure, he had some success early on, and then he started to bounce around and wasn't winning too much. You know what that man's name was? Super Bowl MVP Nick Foles. I'm going to do to Jeff Sneider what Nick Foles did to the Patriots.
Listen, JTE, he asserted his dominance in singles league last year, okay? Kind of left me in the dust a little. This year, 2018, it's my year, okay? I already have the team belt sewn up. I want another singles belt for that shoulder right there, which is feeling naked.
Jeff Sneider, you've had a great history with teams, and that's where you should stay, because the NFL is littered with great franchises, not necessarily made up of great players. You can win a lot of championships without an MVP. I'm an MVP. I'm looking out for number 1, and number 1 is about to take you down today. Good luck. You're going to need it.
Ellis, you're about to run into a brick wall today. I'm going to wipe that smirk off your ugly face.
Bottom line, you're just a carrot-eating loser.
Look, you see Tom Dagnino talking his smack as he always does, and they're talking basically the same. It's like you guys getting memos of what to say. They're saying that he's past his prime and blah, 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 blah. And Ellis is Ellis. He's cracking the jokes. He knows he doesn't care. He made fun of Dagnino. He made fun of Sneider. Did it a lot more. It was clever what he did, as opposed to just juvenile to what your guys did.
All right.
Anyway, are you ready to tell me the tale of the tape?
Sure, let me give you the tale of the tape. Mark Ellis's strengths include, he's a big fan of Star Wars. He knows Marvel movies.
That's not all he knows.
And if we're gonna have Rudy, remember the Titans or Young Guns 1, he might be okay. But it's Jeff Sneider who has a just across the board wealth of knowledge there from Oscar movies, current releases, classics. He enjoys the MCU stuff as well, but he is just so well versed that the strings go on and on. I've run out of room on my paper.
All right, well, are you ready to go?
You're going to do the intros?
Yeah, I'm not going to have you do it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown. 3 rounds in the singles division. Introducing first, representing Collider and Schmoedown, with a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats. He is the 2016 Ultimate Schmoedown winner and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion, Mark Baby Carrot Ellis. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You know, they say Jeff Sneider is a reporter. Well, Mark Ellis, he's the original reporter. Look at him. Look at that move there. He's really going for it. Oh, he's always coming out there. Nice to see you, buddy. Good champ. Where's your 2 bits? Good to see you. He's just a chimney sweeper. He's looking good. Solid. Ready to go. Good to see Baby Carrots back in the ring. And his opponent, with a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats. He is representing the Lion's Den, part of the 2016 Team of the Year, part of 2017 Team of the Year, part of the rating Team Champions, the Sneider, Jeff Sneider. There's Magneto. There he is. Wait a minute. That is his dad. That's his dad. Carrie Sneider is here. Carrie Sneider is here with Jeff Sneider. Walking out. Unbelievable. Jeff brought his pops with him. Bringing his pops to the fight. And you got his manager. You got Ken Knapsack. And they are ready to go here. You've got Jeff Sneider and Mark.
Wow! Where's the belt, you whack job?
It's in front of your face, you
It's
moron.
not yours. Not your championship belt anymore.
Where did you steal
Wait
that
till we
stupid
rip it off
jacket?
Sam Levine. This thing is $4,000.
so-
Had a fight with the guy in the parking lot earlier.
Yeah, so's your lawyer bill. Get out of
Screw
here.
yourself.
All right, here we go.
That's a big belt, Mr. Sneider. Whoa, gee willikers.
All right, here we go. All right, so round number 1, ladies
Got a
and
real
gentlemen.
comedian here.
Gonna work like, thank you. We're gonna work like this. 8 questions, 1 point apiece. When they get the question, they will show the board to the camera when it is their time. 15 seconds to answer the question. Don't forget the JTE rule. Do not forget the challenge rule.
Do you have another pen?
We're doing this again, huh?
You know, this is
You tell me. You tell me. What's the difference?
this is the indication of sometimes
Well, you know,
the system works. It
What
gets
is
us
the
out of
deal
our
here?
mind.
there's a way to ask for things nicely.
This
You
is
know that?
this is the 20-cent marker here. Let's get with the program.
All right, we're getting you, Mark. There you go. See, that's a great throw.
Ridiculous.
All right, there you go. The former champion Mark Yodi Riley bringing out 2 pens here. 2. All right.
Sure.
How does that work? You okay, champ?
Yes,
All right, here we
yes,
go.
thank you.
All right, so if the pens are ready, Tom, get the hell out of there. There we go. So if the pens are ready, Mark Ellis, are you ready?
Oh boy, are all these questions about talkies?
And I guess that means yes. Jeff Sneider, are you ready?
Extra, you're gonna read all about me beating Mark Ellis'
like it.
ass.
I like you did.
Extra, Ellis wins.
Let's get ready to Schmoedown! All right, here we go. Round number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Category of action adventure. Who played the lead samurai, Kasimoto, who captures and later befriends Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai?
Have you ever had a ponytail?
No, but I could have had one.
That's probably a smart
I know that
decision.
you have.
The spelling count on this one? Because it should.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Sneider.
Ken Watanabe.
True. Ellis. Nothing. Ellis. Okay, there we go. So
Oh, it's gonna be a long day.
Sneider over Ellis here. Okay, here we go.
Question 2, category is comedy. Who directed Tropic Thunder?
I like that, Tom. You?
Yes, I actually left.
You did?
That movie a lot
Okay, I
ago.
like
I know you don't think I have joy in my
I
life.
don't know. You don't. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark Ellis.
Ben Stiller.
That is correct.
Never
Sneider.
go full retard. Ben Stiller.
There you go. 2-1 as Sneider now taking a lead over Ellis, but Ellis is on the board. 3. Horror/thriller. Who played the helicopter pilot McReady in John Carpenter's The Thing? It's a battle of true heavyweights here.
Well, I mean, but they both got great shit. Oh, you're talking about just
Yes.
classic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff.
I don't think I have this. Kurt Russell.
Correct.
That's correct.
Ellis.
I do have it. Kurt Russell.
All right,
3-2.
3-2.
I didn't know if he was the helicopter pilot.
Snyder's
I
still
couldn't name
perfect.
anyone else in that movie.
What's a helicopter?
Wait, it's still confidence. I like that. All right,
All right.
next question.
I would have accepted Wilford Brimley as well. All right.
Only from Sneider, though.
Yes. Question number 4, category crime movies. Who stars opposite George Clooney as Jack Foley in 1998's Out of Sight?
No pound. You're not Ellis.
Jennifer Lopez.
I want to use a JTE rule,
I
but you
understand.
kind of didn't really audibilize the question.
4,
I
3. Jeff, you got it? You understand it? 2.
All right, I'll challenge it.
Challenge that.
I'm challenged asking you the question because I couldn't hear what warbled out of his mouth. All right, I'll use a JTE rule.
All right, here we go. Use it again.
all right. Who stars opposite George Clooney's Jack Foley in 1998's Out of Sight?
Mark Ellis using 1 of his JT rules. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeff Sneider. Oh, sorry, Mark Ellis.
I thought you said as Jack Foley, but you didn't. You said opposite Jack Foley, J-Lo.
There you go. 1 point. And Sneider.
I put Jennifer Lopez, but bad question. You could also say Ving Rhames. You could say, anybody.
Well, we didn't. We said
But you both got it
both
right.
got it right. So there
Yeah.
you go. See, that's what you could have challenged. You
Yeah.
could have challenged the wording of the question. All right, here we go. Next question. 80s movies, gentlemen. 80s movies.
Ugh.
What name did Sean Penn go by in the 1982 film Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Is this 1880s?
No, sir.
I fucking love this movie. Jeff Spicoli.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jeff.
Spicoli.
Correct. Ellis.
Spicoli Van Halen rules.
There
is
you go. Okay.
correct.
Next
Do you
question.
know his
here.
first name, Mark? Do you know his first name?
I think it's Geoff.
All right.
All right, Snyder is perfect. 6th question in the category of animated. What is the name of Hiccup's dragon in the How to Train Your Dragon films?
Now, this has been not a strength of Jeff Sneider. We'll see if he's going to pull it off.
We don't have
5,
time for kids' movies.
4, 3, 2, 1. Mark Ellis.
Toothless.
That is
That's
correct.
correct.
Jeff.
Blow me.
That is incorrect. Bloma is not correct. Comic book movies. Which Avenger makes a cameo appearance in the film Ant-Man?
Falcon.
Which Avenger? Filthy mouthed competitors. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we're going to start with Jeff Sneider.
I've got Captain America.
We'll accept that. Mark,
Falcone.
also accept that. There you go.
All right, 8th and final question. The category is fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi.
Avenger?
Are you challenging it?
No.
In the category of fantasy sci-fi, in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what color is the Sorcerer's Stone? Pained look on Mark's face there. Make that look every morning.
Brown?
Just life.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we start with Sneider on this one.
Started with me last time.
Oh, sorry. We start with Ellis on this one.
You started on me 2 times ago, Mr. Harloff.
Let's go. What do you got?
Blue.
Incorrect.
Green?
Incorrect.
Looking for red.
a different color.
Yeah.
That means
all right.
he's a Sith Lord.
All right, so at the end of round number 1, we have a tie game here. It is 6-6 as the wheel will come out. Wheel round number 2 works like this. They will spin the wheel. Each competitor will get 4 questions in round number 2 worth 2 points apiece unless they go to multiple choice, then it goes down to 1. You can steal from your opponent in this round. All right, the champion, Jeff Sneider, the team champion, Jeff Sneider, you are the higher-ranked opponent. Would you like to go first or second?
Patriot strategy typically says go first, but in this case, I am going to defer to Mark
All right,
Ellis.
you're going to let Ellis go
Curveball.
first. All right, Mark, go ahead.
See where it goes.
Here we go, Mark Ellis.
Good spin. Spin is in there.
Spin is in. We gotta get a t-shirt made out of that. Here we go. And it's gonna. Oh, directors. Mark, are you staying or going?
There's just too many scary categories on the wheel.
You're gonna stick with it.
Sticking with
All right,
directors.
why don't you go ahead and ask those
All
questions?
right, 4 questions in the category of directors. You do have multiple choice. First one in. Who directed 2005's The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl in 3D?
Robert Rodriguez.
That's correct
Good
for 2
point.
points. Who
Arguably
directed?
his best work.
Second question out of 4. Who directed the 2006 disaster film Poseidon?
It also has Kurt Russell in it. Did you know that?
5, 4, 3.
I think I know, but I'll check the multiple choice.
A. Richard Donner. B. Roland Emmerich. C. Rob
B.
Cohen. D. Wolfgang Peterson.
Yeah, it was Wolfgang Peterson.
All right, 1 point. Yes, correct.
There you go. Mark Ellis looking good here. 9-6. Looks like
What
the
a
Mark
great
Ellis
name.
of old.
Third question. Francis Ford Coppola has been nominated 4 times for Best Director. 3 of them were for the Godfather trilogy. What was the 4th movie?
Oh, boy.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Incorrect for a 2-point steal.
Conversation.
Incorrect.
Correct.
Looking for
So
Apocalypse Now.
I can't
Oh,
believe that didn't
man.
get stolen.
Oh, man.
Oh, I can't believe that didn't
Wow,
get stolen.
Jeff Sneider leaving 2 points. That's a strength of Sneider, leaving 2 points on the board there. That was question number 3 as we get to number 4.
Your 4th and final question.
Even those points up on the board.
Who directed Michael J. Fox and Sean Penn in the Vietnam War drama Casualties of War?
Is that Robert Redford?
That's a big I don't know, Ken. I'm going to go to multiple choice.
A. Oliver Stone. B. Barry Levinson. C. Brian De Palma. D. Francis
C.
Ford Coppola.
Brian De Palma?
That's correct for a point.
Look at Ellis. Ellis there. That's 1 point. One point. All right, here we go.
All
So
right.
it's Jeff Sneider now. It's his time to go. Jeff, go ahead and spin it. Jeff needs a big wheel around here. He wants to at least get
Good spin.
4 points to tie
The
Ellis.
spin is in. The spin is in.
He can if he has a nice round, he can. And where are we going here? Oh, no.
That is what we wanted.
That is not what we
I mean, it's good for Jeff.
Here we go. Jeff.
Let's go with my boy, D. Finch.
All right, going to go with Fincher here.
David
David Fincher is going to. Oh, there we go. Fincher. 4 questions in David Fincher films. All right, Jeff, here we go. In Gone Girl, who plays the wealthy ex-boyfriend of Rosamund Pike's character?
Neil Patrick Harris.
2
Patrick
points.
Harris.
2 points. All right. Question 2. David Fincher has been nominated for Best Director at the Academy Awards twice. For The Social Network and what other film?
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
That's
2 more
correct.
points.
Wow.
Wow. Snyder. Yep. All right. Here you go.
I was going to go with The Rocketeer.
All right. Question number 3. In The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, who played Henrik Vanker, the wealthy businessman who launches an extensive investigation into his family's affairs?
Max von Sydow.
Incorrect.
Stellan Skarsgård?
Correct. Christopher Plummer was what we were looking for. Christopher Plummer.
I did
All right.
not know that was
Yeah,
Kevin
that's-
Spacey.
All right.
They all have those weird names in that movie. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
All right. Last question. Who wrote the screenplay for The Social Network?
Aaron Sorkin.
Aaron Sorkin.
For 2 points.
2 points. Look at that.
Okay. So 12-10. 12-10 going into round number 3. Snyder taking a 2-point lead over Ellis. They've left some points on the board here.
Yeah.
Ellis has missed some. Snyder's missed some steals. Snyder's missed some. Ellis has missed some steals. As we get into it, it's very close. It's anyone's game here going into round number 3. All right, here we go, guys. Round 3 works like this. You guys are going to have 3 numbers from 1 to 20. First one's worth 2 points. Second one is worth 3. Third one is worth 5 points. 15 seconds to answer the question. All right, Jeff Sneider, you are in the lead. Please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
5, 12, And 16.
5, 12, 16. Mark Ellis.
Well, I don't have all that fancy education to count the numbers those high, but I'll say 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3 for Mark Ellis. Okay, so Mark Ellis, you'll be up first. Ken Knapsack, you will ask the question.
All right, Newsy, here we go. You chose 1, 2, 3, which means your 2-point question will be in the category of rom-coms. Rom-coms. Who plays the love interest to CIA agents and best friends Tom Hardy and Chris
Reese
Pine in
Witherspoon.
This Means War?
That would be Reese Witherspoon.
2 points to tie the game.
Okay. All right, now we go to the 2-pointer for Jeff Sneider, who chose category number 5, Martin Scorsese films. Martin Scorsese, here we go. 2-pointer here. John C. Reilly plays Happy Jack Mulroney in what Martin Scorsese film?
Kings of New York.
2 points. There you go.
All right,
Okay.
back to Mark Ellis.
Back to Mark Ellis.
3-point question. You chose the number 2, which corresponds to the category of Cameron Diaz films.
Bang!
Entire canon
All
of
his,
her
all
work.
his strengths.
3-point question. What actor plays the guy Cameron Diaz falls for in The Holiday?
Jude Law. Jude Law.
Okay, so
Come on.
Cameron Diaz is American,
5,
Jude
and
Law.
she went to
4, 3.
England. That would be
Two.
Jude Law.
That's correct for 3
Okay,
points.
so now we go back. What a match here. Comedy here for Jeff Sneider. Comedy. In the world of comedy. Who plays Jessica, a popular high school girl who swaps bodies with Rob Schneider in the 2002 comedy
Rachel
The Hot Chick?
McAdams. Rachel McAdams.
The girl in the hot chick, huh?
Rachel McAdams.
5, 4, 3.
Rachel McAdams.
There you go. He got it. He got it for 3 points. Pulled it out of his ass here.
Can I challenge that he knew it and was just like extending the drama?
Possibly. That was a nice move by him if he was. So now Mark Ellis has his 5-pointer. If he gets it, it goes back to Sneider. If he misses it, Jeff Sneider will have won the game.
All right, this
Come
will be a
on, Ellis.
5-point
You
question
got it.
for the competitor cosplayed as Christian Bale in Little Women. You chose number 3, that is war films. War films. 5-point question. Who is the only actor to be nominated for their role in Apocalypse Now?
Come on. You got this.
I haven't been in this much trouble since I stole a pack of smokes from
5,
Mr. Corey Leon's shop.
4, 3, 2.
I'm going to use
1.
the JT rule. I didn't quite
All
get
right.
that the first time.
Who is the only actor to be nominated for their role in Apocalypse Now?
I think they probably gave it to
5,
Brando, but it's got so much
4,
talent in there.
3, 2,
This.
1.
Martin Sheen.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff the Insider Sneider. The answer was Robert Duvall.
Bobby
Again,
Duvall.
Robert Duvall with Jeff Sneider. Robert Duvall got him that damn championship, and now it got him a victory over Mark Ellis. But Mark Ellis played a hell of a game there. But Jeff Sneider, it was back and forth. It was a heavyweight title fight, and my God, just by the skin of his teeth, Jeff Sneider defeats Mark Ellis. Man, I was having a bad day before. It's just a little worse now.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad it is for you. Great day for me. The Lions Den, what a way to start season 5 for Jeff Sneider. We are off and running.
Well, it's a little bit heartbreaking that the last match of the entire here
Venerable Arena.
here has Jeff Sneider winning again, but man, I'm bummed. All right, well, we're gonna go to Jen Sturger, who will be talking to both Mark Ellis and Jeff Sneider.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? I'm Jen Sturger here with Jeff Sneider and this guy. That was a great match. I gotta hand it to you. There was a lot of back and forth, a lot of competition between you and Ellis, and it came down to the very end, and here we are.
Start spreading the news. Da, 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 da. Yeah, well, Ellis, he gave me a good match today. A little bit better than I was expecting. I missed some gimmies, but I squeaked out of there with a victory. Were you impressed, Tom?
I'm impressed by you. You will be the guy with the 2 belts, that's for sure. There's no question about it. Ellis came in with his paperboy look, dirt on his face that I think he got from the backyard or the grill from Christian's.
Or the same place you got your hat.
This hat, Pharrell gave me this hat at the Grammys last week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that jacket looks stunning too.
From P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, but no, I was lucky to get David Fincher with the Spinner's Choice.
That
Lucked
was.
out with that one. D. Finch, represent.
Yeah, and you were on point that entire round.
Yeah. I was kind of curious to see what my 5-point question would have been, but I'm glad we didn't have to go to that one.
So, what should we be expecting from you going forward this season?
I'm coming for that singles belt. I don't care whose waist it's on, whether it's on Sam Levine's or Rachel Cushing. I don't care who I have to go through to get it, whether it's McWeeny or Bibiani or Kalinowski or even if I got to beat our boy JTE, because believe me, I want a rematch against that kid. But yeah, by the end of the season, there will be another belt right there.
Guaranteed.
You heard it here, folks. George Foreman guaranteed. Oh, Ellis.
Hey, you know what? I got to meet a real modern-day reporter. Boy, is it exciting, meeting someone who has a fancy talking device on his apparatus.
Jesus Christ, Ellis, you never break character. Ellis, that was a hell of a match. I gotta hand it to you. It came down to the last question. What happened?
Well, look, I mean, for a guy who's competing and who's never seen any of these movies, because I was born before any of them were made, I think that, this was a tough test for me. Mr. Sneider's a really good competitor. We know that from his team days, and he's going to be a really good force in the team, and I think this proved that he's going to be a really tough guy to beat in singles, too. I'm not easy to beat, Jen.
Oh, we know, but what does this mean for you going forward? Like, what's next?
What's next for me is Helium Comedy Club in Portland, Oregon, March 3rd through the 5th.
Okay, after the shameless plug, I mean, what's next for you in the Schmoedown?
In the Schmoedown, I think I'll take a step back. I think it's
Really?
I don't like to use the capital R word, but, I might have gotten a couple AARP letters in the mail, and so I'm just going to sit back and really let this league grow. I mean, one of the things Christian and I pride ourselves on about the league is that we have a lot of new competitors, especially this year, so I want a lot of new faces in there that maybe aren't as dirty and raggy with mud as mine is.
That's real dirt, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actual real dirt. I actually put it on from the studio back there, so it's probably got homeless guy pee on it.
Oh my God, Ellis, we're gonna miss you a lot. I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll be seeing you around though. And yeah, you're not using the R word. Let's be real.
Congratulations on everything going on with you.
Thanks.
Great to
I
see
know, right?
You again.
I'm
and,
hitched.
My face is starting to burn.
Let's get back to the desk.
Look, I'm not too surprised. Mark said he's been thinking about stepping back for a little bit, and he pretty much said right then and there that he was letting the new competitors come in, do their thing, and he wants to take a break. He's basically doing the same thing that I'm doing right now. He wants to work on the game. He wants to do these things, and he gave respect to Sneider, and of course Sneider and your loudmouth manager were gloating and saying how they want to take on Sam Levine or Rachel or whoever is the champion by the time they get there, and there's nothing new. It's all record.
Gloating, promising, it's all one or the other, right?
Sure. Anyway, great match here between both Sneider and Ellis. It came down to the wire. It was a fantastic match. They both played their hearts out. It was a strong first round, a very strong second round. Third round was back and forth. It's so far, I think, one of the best match of the year so far, and a young season, obviously. But that's it. That's the match. What did you guys think? Make sure that you comment and like. Go ahead and do that. And thank you for all the great matches that we've had in this particular studio. The brand new studio will kick in this Tuesday. So go ahead and check that out. If you haven't checked out the Schmoedown Patreon, go ahead, become a supporter. A lot of great tiers over there for you guys as we are now doing so many new things here on the Schmoedown. We will be adding a lot of new competitors. There's so much more to come already. It's made a huge impact with writers and editors. So we thank you guys so much. And that's going to be something now. As you know, Sneider is going to be looking at a couple different matches here. There's a challenge out from JTE to Roca. Maybe he's looking at that. Maybe he's looking at the Bibiani and he's looking at that Bibiani and Godfather match. Maybe he's looking at some other. Who knows what he's looking at? But he's back in the picture again.
Look, the season 5. This is going to be, I predict, and you know I'm always right, the biggest and best season of Schmoedown yet. And I'm happy to be here, to be part of it, and to be part of the most dominant faction.
Well, stop that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Go on over to check out the Schmoedown Rundown on the SK Plus network. You can find it on iTunes. You can find it on YouTube. Every Saturday, the boys break down the latest and greatest in the Schmoedown. Go on over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. Become a member today. And once again, please become a patron over on the Patreon page for the Schmoedown. Thank you guys so much. For the Evil Pit Boss, Ken Knapsack, I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time.
Hey, Schmoedown fans, let's go ahead and break down today's match.
And your winner!
Both players were in must-win situations, and after one round, it was all tied up at...
Well, that was a really good match. As much as I might like to bust his balls, Jeff Sneider is a strong competitor. Baby Carrots are still my boy, one of my favorites in the league. I can't wait to see you come back, whenever you do decide to return. But respect to Sneider. He was a better man in this match. So, yeah. Solid match. So, if you like my reactions, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, ChrisWoodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League. It's a lot of fun. You'll enjoy yourself. So, until next time, it's your boy C-Dub. Peace.